Okay. So very good morning, guys. Fine. So last day I just been explained you all of you like what we're going to cover in our course. What you're going to cover in our course actually. So these are the things what I just given you explanation for you. So our course is going to be the .NET Core full stack, and here we'll be learning all these things. We'll be learning one programming language. We'll be learning one programming language. Which one? C Sharp. We'll be learning some few web technologies. Few web technologies like ASP.NET and ASP.NET Core. We'll be learning some database technologies, ADO.NET, LinkUInt framework, all these things. Okay. Yeah. We'll be learning all these things. Next, we'll be learning a database. What database? SQL Server. Apart from that, you'll be learning UI technologies. What are the UI technologies? HTML, JavaScript and jQuery, CSS Bootstrap and Angular. CSS Bootstrap and Angular. All these are the things what we are just going to discuss. Guys, is my voice breaking? Guys, is my voice breaking? Voice break అవుతుందా? Noise వస్తుందంట. Guys, who is facing the problem? Disconnect and connect once. Who is facing the problem? Disconnect and connect once. One or two have a problem. Disconnect and connect. Okay. So guys, these are the various things what we'll be learning. Okay. And I already explained you in the last class, the duration of the course will be 6 months. And the total fees for the course will be 9,000. And the admin contact for this is the person. For any non-technical doubts regarding fees or anything, contact him. Okay. Anything related to technical, you can just ask me, but I'm able to hear it. So fine. So what we're talking, we've just been talking about. Sorry, we've just been talking about all these things in the previous day. Okay, what will the content of the course? What will be the content of the course, and everything. Yeah. So in this part, I said you mainly you'll be attending for 6 sessions totally. 6 sessions totally you'll be learning. Okay. So totally you'll be attending for 6 different sessions. What I said you. What are the 6 things? Okay, guys. First thing is C Sharp. Second one, UI. You'll be learning UI. In the UI, you will be learning about all these things in the UI. What? HTML, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and all. And the third one, what you'll be learning is SQL Server. You'll be attending for SQL Server classes. And apart from that, you'll be learning about ASP.NET. Okay, and these are the things. And coming to this, we'll be learning about ASP.NET MVC and Visual Angular. Everything where some dependencies are there and some doesn't have dependencies. Some of them have dependency and some of them doesn't have any dependencies. Okay, C# UI SQL Server you can learn individually, no dependencies to them. But other topics you just have dependencies. You just have dependencies. So I already explained you in the last class. Along with C# parallelly start with SQL Server in the evening. SQL Server in the evening. Okay. And all these things. Okay, let me sum up the things once. First point, what I said here, your session can start between any time between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. I'm not promising you the times. I'm not promising you the times. Okay. If a batch starts means that will continue on the same time. No one promising you, sir, this batch started at 10. I want all the 10. No, I'm not promising that. We are telling will take 6 months and complete your course. You should be completely available for it. Okay. But specifically, I want it this time. You need to wait until the batch starts at that time. We can't do anything. Clear? Next. The second point I said here, what is that? Once we start the session, there will not be any changes in the time. Any changes in the timings. We started C# at 10:15. So 10:15 until the end of the class, this time will continue. Next one. First we'll learn C# and what are the timings I said you guys? 10:15 to 11:30. 10:15 to 11:30 will be the class timings. Okay. So so first let us learn C#. The timings will be 10:15 to 11:30. Next. Each topic will take for 2 months. Next. Daily take 2 sessions. Daily take 2 topics. First one is C#. Second one I said you is SQL Server. Attend for SQL Server in the evening times. Evening time, 6 o'clock you have a batch. Attend for SQL Server at that time. Next. There is no project included in the course. We don't have any project in the course. And the next point I said you is we will conduct an exam in the end of the session. And whoever qualifies in the exam, we will provide you placements. We will provide you placements. You'll have a live project training and placements also. And I very clearly mentioned you, all this is with that same fees amount what you pay, 9,000 only. They don't charge you anything, even a single rupee extra again. Okay. Duration of each session will be between 115 to 130 minutes. End of the course I'm telling, and you're asking when is the exam, sir? End of the course. Next. You must know C language, all of you, to continue in the course. Prerequisite. It's a prerequisite. You must know C language. So without knowing C language, don't come into the industry. That's what my suggestion is. You want to learn Java, you want to learn Python, whatever you learn, but that's your choice. But first thing is C language. Without C language knowledge, you don't come into the industry. You'll face a lot of problem in the future. Okay. But what I said to you guys, Manoj, I said you know, time started, no changes. You cannot change the time again. Already have a class at 8:45 to 10. So I cannot change the time. Already class is going on. If you want, you can attend parallelly for both the 2 classes until you reach the topic. You can, if you are already having experience, you talk with the admin. Okay. And the complete notes, guys, from day 1 to do and complete notes will be given to you in a Word or a PDF format. Everything will be given for you. And if at all you want the details of the new batch, is our website. This is our website, all of you. Clear? So guys, just online students, just take a screenshot of these things, guys, these particular points, so that again and again don't ask me these particular questions. Okay, you can take a screenshot of all these particular things, what I mentioned for you there. Okay. So this what? Yeah, these are all the things what I just clarified you in the previous class. Next, the next thing what today we'll jump start into the subject, guys. We'll jump start into the subject today. So today what we'll be learning is, we'll learn about what is .NET, what are the features of the .NET, why .NET came into existence. We'll try to understand about it. Okay. So already I given you a light introduction for this in the last session about .NET. What is .NET? Basics means what you know. Basics is not enough, guys. Just to know basics means, sir, I know how to write a program in C. Is it enough? Means not enough. You must know C programming. Okay? Not basics of C programming. So I'll tell you one thing, guys, all of you. If you're completely good in C, well and dear. I don't know C language at all, sir. I don't know programming at all. See, all of you, listen. I don't know programming at all. I'm not good with C language. I did not learn programming at all. Then my suggestion for all of you is first attend for C language and then only take the course. Is it clear? First attend for C language and then only take this course. Because that's what I said to you. It's not like making you pay the fees. I want you to be settled in the industry. So without learning C, if you come, you'll face problem. Are you clear? You are completely new to programming. You are completely new to programming. If you are completely new to programming, first complete C and then only come here. No, sir, I already know C language. I already know C language, but I'm not good with it. I'm not completely good with it. I know, but I'm not good. Then my suggestion is do parallelly. C and C sharp, do parallelly. You can do parallelly. I'm good with C. Then without any hesitation, you can continue. I hope you guys are clear what I said here. I don't know programming at all. This course is not for you. You will not understand. You'll face lot of struggle and problems in the future. So first to do C language and then attend for this in the next batch. Okay. No, sir, I already know C, but I'm not comfortable. Then do C and C sharp parallelly. If you don't know, if you're good with C, without any hesitation, you can continue the course. Is it clear for all of you? Okay. So remember that my points, all of you. Because I don't want you to face the problems again in the future. Today, you will ignore it. Later on, the same thing happened in my previous batch. In my previous batch, nearly 150 students in the batch. So I very clearly announced in the first 2 days only. So someone attended, and last week when I was just going to programming, they were asking, what is this, sir? What is this? Don't you know C, miss? I don't know C. Again, he took a break there. Again, went to C language. Again, he will come in the next one. Why wasting your time now? You won't understand. Clearly, I'm telling you, you won't understand. So don't waste your time. Clear? So decide that if you're comfortable with C, fine. Continue the course. You're not comfortable with C, do parallelly. You don't know programming at all, do C, then only come here. Anything here, choice is yours. You will do .NET, you will do Java, you will do Python, they're your choice. But do C language. Otherwise, you will face lot of problems in your career. Okay? Fine. So, yeah, today I'll start with the this here. What is like a .NET? We'll just understand what it is. Last day I given you an idea, guys. What is .NET means? I said you. Basically, it's a product of Microsoft which has been launched in the market for building various different kinds of applications. It's a product that was launched in the market for building various kinds of applications. Okay, like what type of applications we can build? I said you, we can build desktop applications, web applications, mobile applications, like machine learning. I listed you different things to you. Yeah, this is the first point I said you. What is .NET? It's a product from Microsoft. It's a product of Microsoft for building various different kind of computer applications. Various different kind of computer applications like web applications, mobile application, desktop application, microservices, cloud, machine learning, game development, or whatnot. Here you have a chance to develop any different kind of application. All these things you can develop under one single roof, and that's what .NET is. Means one single product for building all the various kind of applications. Okay, this is the first point. Second point. How to develop these applications? You're telling you can build all these applications now, but how to build? How to build all these applications now? Okay, so listen. How to build all the above applications by using .NET? How to build all the above applications by using .NET? Okay, listen. to develop all the above applications, .NET provides various things in it. We have various things in .NET. What are those? First one, programming languages. Second one, technologies. Third one, the combination of all these three things together is what we call as .NET. Okay. C language, you don't have a knowledge. Refer to the website here. Refer to the website nareshit.com. Go there, you'll finding the complete information about the batches and all. Refer to Naresh IT website. There you'll be finding about information about new batches. When will they start and all. Okay. So to develop your applications, in .NET, we have three things that are available. What are the three things? Programming languages, technologies, servers. All these three things are very, very important for us to build an application. All three are important for building an application. So what are the three? Programming languages, technologies, and servers. What are the programming languages? What are these programming languages? Array. Programming languages are basically used for writing the code. C is a programming language. C++ is a programming language. Java is a programming language. Python is a programming language. But .NET is not a programming language. Then .NET has programming languages in it. Did you understand my point or not? .NET is not programming language. .NET has programming languages in it. So if you take Python, Python is one programming language. You take Java, Java is one programming language. But when we say .NET, .NET is not a programming language, all of you remember. .NET is .NET contains programming languages in it. .NET contains technologies in it. .NET contains servers in it. So this is the first important point to remember. Okay. Now the question is, what programming languages do we have in .NET? What programming languages we have in .NET? You know, why I said .NET is not a programming language, you know, because listen, when we say Java, it's one language, it's one programming language. When we say Python, we say one programming language. But when we say .NET, it is not one programming language, guys. It is a collection of 30 plus programming languages. Did you understand my point here? It is a collection of 30 plus programming languages. This many number? Yes. 30 plus programming languages are there. Giving a chance to developers. What chance? To develop their applications by using any language of their choice. It is like offering a product in multiple colors. It is like offering a product in multiple colors. You want to purchase a bike. You went to a showroom to purchase the bike. Okay, you want to purchase an Ola electrical bike. Have you seen the Ola electrical bike that came with multiple colors? Nearly some 10 to 12 colors of Ola launched. Yes or not? 10 to 12 colors of Ola bikes are launched basically. Still not came in the market, but in the advertisements and all we saw. So many colors are there. So now tell me, color to color, will you have feature variation? Color to color, will you have a feature variation? Or will any particular color will give you more mileage than the other one? All are same only now. What is different? Color, that's all. Outlook, that's all. But internally everything is same. You will not have more space for black color, or black color will not run faster, or white color will not run slower. Am I correct? So exactly the same point I'm telling you guys. Microsoft has given you 30 plus languages to you and said you pick any language from this list and start building your application. But don't forget, all languages will have same features, same functionalities. Whatever you can do with one language can also be done with the other language. Everything is same. That only asked you. No difference in the features of the colors now. Here also no differences in the language. Then what is the difference, sir? What difference you have? Their color difference. But here, syntax difference. Syntax difference is every language has a different style of coding. For example, what are the languages in .NET means? 30 plus languages are there, guys. 30 plus languages are there in .NET. Just a second, have a look. Read that. What are the programming languages we have in .NET? .NET is a collection of programming languages. How many? 30 plus. Giving a chance for the developers to choose any language of their choice based on their Prior knowledge and experience. What is the prior knowledge and experience? I'll tell you. See guys, what did I say? Array, before coming here, learn C language, I said you. Yes or not? Learn C language here, otherwise you'll face a lot of problem. Learn C language, I said you. You're all freshers, freshly coming into the industry. But there is a person who is already experienced, working in a language like COBOL, working like a language in COBOL. He was working on COBOL. For example, I'm telling you, today COBOL is outdated. We don't have COBOL in the market. Today COBOL is outdated. We don't have COBOL in the market. When COBOL is not there now, these particular people, they're looking at the new languages now. They're looking at the new languages. So if we come to .NET, Microsoft gives them a language called as COBOL.NET. Microsoft gives them a language called as COBOL.NET. Suppose your past experience is Python. We have a language called as Python.NET. Other name? Iron Python. Your past experience is Java, wants to come into .NET. You have a language called as J#. Your past experience is on a language called Visual Basic. Okay? And you want to come into .NET. For you, there is a language called VB.NET. Your past experience is VC++. You have a language called VC++.NET. My past experience is C++. C#. Your past experience is C and C++, C#. Actually, this happened 20 years back, guys. This happened 20 years back. I'll tell you the history of it. Why exactly Microsoft came out with this. In the 90s, Java language was launched in the market. In the 90s, 95, Java language launched in the market. And became very popular. When Java language was launched in the market and became popular, at that particular point of time, what happened? In the same 90s only, another thing happened. What is it? So many older languages which are existing in the market, companies stopped developing applications on them. What languages? COBOL, Pascal, Fortran. These are languages in 60s. By 90, all these languages looks outdated. With outdated features. No advanced features available. So companies have completely stopped off and they are moving on to new. In 89, Python came. 95, Java came. So companies are slowly moving on to new things. In 91, Visual Basic language came. In 89, Python came. In 91, Visual Basic came. In 95, Java came. These are from 3 different companies and these 3 are successful. And companies, what they're doing, COBOL, Pascal, Fortran, all they're jumping towards the new things. But most of the people, 90% of the people who are coming from there are picking Java. Because Java is object oriented. And all the latest features. Visual Basic is not object oriented. And Python is not that successful at that time. What was successful? Java. So all the people are looking towards Java. Okay. So now these COBOL programmers, Pascal programmers, Fortran programmers, everyone is looking towards Java and they're just going to Java. Did you catch my point, all of you? Everyone was looking towards Java and started going to Java. Slowly they're going to Java. So this is what happened. So when everyone is just slowly moving to Java, at that particular point of time, Microsoft faced a problem. What is the problem for Microsoft? In 1991, Microsoft launched a language called Visual Basic in the market. Visual Basic, very popular at that time. How popular, It is one of the product which made Microsoft the richest company in the world. That much popular language it was, Visual Basic. Very, very popular. So many companies are using it. But Java came now And after Java coming, people started leaving VB also and came off to Java. Reason is Java is object oriented, but Visual Basic is not object oriented. So some advanced features available in Java, people are coming toward Java. So what is happening? All the existing programmers who are working in different languages are slowly shifting to Java. Okay. Now see, understand a small point. I'm a COBOL developer. I'm very good in COBOL. I was very highly paid in my company. Today today COBOL is completely closed in my company. No COBOL applications. They're completely closed. Now I become jobless. So what should I think now? I need to think of moving to new and use something new. At the time, what is new? Java is new. So I am just looking toward Java. But when I go to Java, I have a problem now. What is the problem? When I just go to Java, I have a problem. What is the problem? The problem is, I'm experienced in COBOL, but my experience doesn't count in Java. If I go to Java, I need to learn Java from the basics again. From the basics, I require to learn Java completely. Okay. But I have good knowledge in COBOL, but that knowledge doesn't count in Java now. I need to learn Java from the basics. Everything means, and you came as a fresher now. You came as a fresher into the market. You are also learning Java. And you and me sitting side by side in a classroom and learning Java. I have 10 years of experience, you're a fresher. But there is no difference between you and me now. Did you get my point or not? There is no difference between you and me. Both of us have to learn from the basics only. So this is the problem. What the industry was suffering. At the time, to compete with Java, Microsoft came out with .NET. In 2002, Microsoft came out with .NET. And Microsoft, when it launched .NET, what they have done, they have just gone for launching multiple languages here. How many languages? 30 plus languages. And said to the people, what is that? If you are coming from COBOL, yes, I have a language for you here called COBOL.NET. You are coming from Pascal, I have a language called Pascal.NET. If I am coming from Fortran, I have a language called Fortran.NET. If you are coming from C or C++ background, I have a language called C#. Like this, it has given you 30 plus languages now and said the people choose any language of your choice. And all these languages have all the features of Java. Now see, if you go with Java, there is only one option for you. But if you come to .NET, you have one option or 30 options. Come on. One option or 30 options to choose. So you can feel which one is comfortable and you can just start with this. Why I ask all of you, today, do we have all the 30 languages in the market? Means no, yeah. Today we don't have all the 30 languages in the market. Then what we have? We have only 5 languages today in survival. What are the 5 languages? C#, F#, VB.NET, Python.NET, ML.NET. Only 5. What are the 5? C#, F#, VB.NET, Python.NET, ML.NET. Only 5. Then what about the remaining guys? What about the remaining is, this happened 20 years back, guys. At that time, the people who are in COBOLs and Pascals are today outdated. So actually, afterwards, whoever coming freshly into the industry, all started from C language. And when all these particular people started from C language, the best compatible language is C# for them. Did you get my point or not? Did you learn COBOL in your academics? Pascal, COBOL, you did not learn this in your academics. What did you learn in your academics? C language. So when you come from C background, the best option for you to choose is C#. Is it clear? So the best option to you to choose is C#. That's why today, all these languages are slowly faded out. All the languages are slowly faded out. Most of the languages in .NET are derived from some existing old languages. For example, COBOL.NET is derived from COBOL. COBOL.NET is derived from COBOL. Okay. And next, C# is derived from C++. Pascal.NET derived from Pascal. VB.NET is derived from Visual Basic, and so on. All the languages. J Sharp is there, derived from Java. Understood? Okay, like this, everything. The language called Python.net, Iron Python, derived from Python. So everything is derived from some existing languages. Okay. So what is the advantage, What is the advantage, The advantage is, listen, I'll tell you a good example for that. You are a two-wheeler driver. You are a two-wheeler driver. Tomorrow, I'll give you a four-wheeler. Can you drive? You're a two-wheeler driver, and tomorrow I'll give you a four-wheeler. Can you drive? No, we cannot drive a four-wheeler now. Because my knowledge is to drive only a two-wheeler, and with that knowledge, I cannot drive a four-wheeler. Are you clear? Coming from COBOL to Java is also same. Coming from COBOL to Java is also same. You're a two-wheeler driver, and now you're going for a four-wheeler now. You're required to learn from the scratch, from the basics. You're required to attend the driving classes, learn all the things. But coming to COBOL.net is like, coming to COBOL.net is like something. What is it? You are a four-wheeler driver, but your car is the old Maruti 800 car. You are a four-wheeler driver here, but what is your car? The old Maruti 800 car. And now I'm giving you a BMW. I'm giving you a BMW. Now tell me, with the knowledge of, if I give you a BMW, do you require to go to driving classes again? You know how to drive a car now? It will take 1 week or 10 days to adjust with the new features. But you know how to drive a car. Don't forget that. Coming from COBOL to COBOL.net is also same only. COBOL is Maruti 800. COBOL.net is a BMW with all great features in it. With all the great features in it. So which one is easy? COBOL to Java is easier. COBOL to COBOL.net is easier. That is what. Pascal to Pascal.net. Fortran to Fortran.net. C++ to C Sharp. Okay. So this is what the transformation. That's why they are given. And see finally, see this point all of you in the last. As of today, there are only 5 .NET languages in usage. What are those? C Sharp, F Sharp, VB.NET, Iron Python, and ML.NET. The most popular of all these languages is C Sharp. And .NET is completely built by using this C Sharp language only. Are you clear, all of you? The most popular language is C Sharp. The most popular language is going to be the C Sharp language. Okay? And .NET is completely built by using this particular C Sharp language only. Am I clear why are you learning C Sharp now? That is the popular language. The biggest competitor for Java. Java, Python, C Sharp. These 3 languages are right now ruling the industry. These 3 languages are ruling the industry. Python, Java, and C Sharp. Okay? See, because the product is offered in 10 colors, will you purchase all the 10 colors? You'll purchase only one? Because the .NET comes in 30 languages, don't think of learning all the 30 languages. No need here. Because all have same features only. What is the difference I said you? The difference is only in syntax of writing the code. Other than syntax of writing the code, there is no difference at all. So you people can learn any language of your choice, and already we have chosen our language. The language what we have chosen is C Sharp, and we'll see building applications by using C Sharp language only. Understood? Okay, so this is about the languages. Any doubts with this particular point, all of you? Are you clear? How many languages are there? 30 plus. How many languages we need to learn? One. Only one. Any one language. Which language is our choice? Okay. And one more thing I want to clarify you. So many people ask this particular questions. Sir, are we learning C Sharp or C Sharp.NET? Sir, C Sharp.NET. There is nothing called C Sharp.NET at all. There is nothing called as C Sharp.NET at all. It is only C Sharp. It is only C Sharp. Only thing is, guys, see, all of you watch it. C Sharp, F Sharp, J Sharp. There is a language called VB, guys. What is the name of the language? VB. But already, listen, already in the olden days, we have a language called VB. If I say VB, you'll have a doubt now. Sir, are you referring to the old VB or new VB? Did you catch my point here? Already in 90s we have a language called VB. Now we have a language called VB. So are you referring to the old language VB or new language VB? There's a confusion now. So where there is a naming collision like this, we just say .NET. Are you clear? So what is this? This is VB.NET. VB.NET means new. Same way, VC++ is there. What do we call? VC++. We have Python. What do we call? Otherwise, Iron Python. Iron Python means Microsoft product. Okay. Same way, COBOL is there. COBOL.NET. Pascal is there. Pascal.NET. We don't have any language called C# earlier. What is the language name? C++. What is the language name? C++. Today, C#. Do you have a naming collision? Huh? You don't have a naming collision now. Nah? If the language is named as C++, then we should have called it C++.NET. Understood now? There is no naming collision here. The name is unique, C#. No need to call .NET again. Are you clear? All of you, there is nothing called as C#.NET. It is only C#. Then nothing called VB.NET. VB only. But just to differentiate between the old language and the new language, we say VB.NET. That's it. Clear? Huh? The language name is C#. And all of you understand how the name came also, I'll tell you. Just to see. How this name C# came, you know. C. All of you C. The advanced version of C is C++. Do you know that? C. The advanced version of C is C++. C. Step over C++. Okay. In mathematics, or in your computer, in your C language, I++. I++ means increment. Step over. Correct? Now C, step over is, now what is the step over for C++? Right or not? CR, step over is C++. Next step over, C++++. C++ again, plus. Is it easy to sound? C++ is okay, but is it to sound C++++? No. All these things simply, we combine these 4 pluses together and we use hash. Hash is a combination of 4 plus signs. Hash is a combination of 4 plus signs. Agree with me? The 4 corners are the 4 plus symbols now. So what is this language actually, you know? C++++. Are you clearer or not? What is the language name? C++++. Not easy to sound. So better we just use the hash sign and we call it as C#. Are you clear? And I once again tell you, not C#, it is C#. Actually, all of you are thinking that is a hash symbol. No guys, that's not a hash symbol. That's not a hash symbol, all of you. Not a hash symbol? No, that's not a hash symbol. What is it? That is a sharp symbol. What is a sharp symbol? You guys, in music, you saw music symbols, music notes. Music notes here. When you see, okay, just Google. Sorry. There are music symbols. In this, you have a symbol, see? Sharp. That is the actual thing, not hash. But unfortunately, the sharp will not be on your keyboard. So that's why they used hash there. But we don't call C hashed language. What is it? What is that symbol represents in music, you know? In music, that symbol represents high note. Means sound it higher pitch. Okay, that's what. C plus higher again. Plus, still higher. That's what exactly the meaning of it is. Okay, so all of you, the sounding or the naming is also very, very important. So the terminology jargon. So even though we write a hash symbol there, we should not call it as hash. What you should call? Sharp. C sharp language. It's not C hash language. And one more thing, I'm telling you, we don't have anything called as C sharp.net. It is only C sharp, a part of .NET. Okay. What is the second thing, guys? I hope everyone is clear with this. We have 30 languages. One to choose. We picked our language. Our language is C sharp. Second, what is the second thing? Some technologies are also available, guys. What are these technologies? Guys, technologies are required for building applications. Technologies are required for building applications. Means how can explain about these technologies? Means without them we cannot build an application here. Without them we cannot build an application. But we cannot use them directly. We cannot use them directly. What I mean is, technology is like a salt. Technology is like a salt. Does your food taste good without salt? Come on, answer me. Does your food taste good without salt? No. So salt is a taste maker. Am I correct? Yes or not? Okay. Salt is taste maker na? Can you eat salt? Can you eat salt? No, we cannot eat salt. We cannot eat salt. It's a taste maker, but we cannot eat salt. Technology is also same. We cannot use a technology directly. We cannot use a technology. We cannot eat salt directly. We cannot use the technology directly. But these technologies are required for building the application. You require salt to prepare your food. Without salt, you cannot cook the food. Same way, without technology, we cannot build a application. So did you understand what are technologies? So what technologies are available, sir? All these are technologies only, guys. Already listed you. Web technologies, database technology. First two web technologies are required for building web application. The second two database technologies are required for building database applications. The first two are required for building web application. The next two are required for connecting or communicating with a database. These are all database technologies. Are you clear, all of you? Understood or not? Okay. Are you clear about this? Overview of what? Overview of what? Once more, what, yeah? What you want? Technology, yeah? Be clear in your questions first. I'm only giving you just talking on the outlines today. I'm just only talking on the outlines today. Okay. So once we go into subject, I will talk about each and everything in detail. Okay. I'll talk about each and everything in detail. And Shashimohan, for a desktop, we have WinForms. For a desktop, we have a technology called WPF. For desktop, we have a technology called WPF. Windows Presentation Foundation. Okay. Okay. So these are the two things what we just have. So languages. Second one is technologies. Third one, servers. And servers are very, very important for application development here. What is a server? A server is something which works on two principles. A server is basically used for storing something in it. Servers are computers which are used for storing something in it. And they work on two principles. What are the two principles? Request, response. Request and response. Take a database server. You know database servers now? Database server will store data in it. Okay? All the, see, you go to a ATM. All the ATMs are connected to a database server. All the ATM machines are connected to one database server. So now you go to the ATM, you swipe your card, you go for a balance inquiry. It will be loading the data from the server. It will be loading the data from the server. Okay. And you just open the browser and you type www.facebook.com. When you type www.facebook.com, immediately the Facebook page will come for you on your machine. When you type www.amazon.in, immediately the Amazon page will come onto your site, your computer. Are you clear? And remember, guys, who is sending this data to you? web server. It is also a server. What is that? Web server. We call that as a web server. I hope you guys are clear. Okay. So we call them as web servers basically. Like this, we just have the concept of the server. A server, what is a server means? Simply speaking, a server is a software. A server is a software which works on two principles. What are the two principles? Request, response. It will take a request, give a response. So we have different servers. I'll teach you how to work with these particular servers. When we talk about database, I'll teach you about database servers. When we talk about web applications, I'll teach you about web servers. I'll speak about the servers in detail for you in the coming classes. That's what I'm telling you. Don't overthink. Now I'm just only giving outlines of the things. Some things may be clear, some things may not be clear. But once we go to programming, everything practically I will show you all the appropriate things. Are you clear? So .NET is basically a combination of three things: programming languages, technologies, and servers. Programming languages are very important for writing the code, developing an application. And to do that, we will take the help of some technologies. And finally, these servers are the one which will respond to the clients. You develop an application here. After developing the application, where will you put that application? I will put the application on a server. I developed an application like a Facebook. After developing the application like a Facebook, I will put it on the server. Now clients will come now, open the browser and type that. When they type the URL, and when you type the address, it will connect to the server, and from the server, the application will be downloaded to client computer. You did not install Facebook on your computer, am I right or wrong? Did you install Facebook on your computer? Did you install Amazon on your computer? No, you're not done. Where they are installed? They are installed on a server. I open my browser, when I type the URL www.facebook.com or www.amazon.in, what happens is it connects to the server and loads me. And that, like same way, for storing data, we have database servers. So many different types of servers will be coming across. Okay now? Fine. So this is what about it? Next. The next thing what we are going to understand right now is features of .NET. The next thing what we are going to understand is about features of .NET. Features of .NET. .NET, guys, basically it has two important features in it. There are two important features in .NET. What are the two important features? One is language independency. Second one is platform independency. There are two important and interesting features in .NET. One is language independency and the second one is platform independency. So what is this here? What is this language independency? What is this platform independency? I have a doubt on this thing now. Okay, I'll clarify you. I'll explain you both these two things in details. So first let us start with language independency. Half an hour back, I said you a point. .NET is a collection of languages. Yes or not? And developers can develop their applications by using any language of their choice. Developers can develop their applications by using any language of their choice. Okay? It's not like you can develop the application by using this language only. You can build your application by using any language of your particular choice. So that's what we generally call as language independency. Okay? Sorry. That's what the option what is available for you under .NET. Programmers can choose a language of their choice. For example, I'll tell you one thing. There are three families residing at a particular place. All the three are newly married, and all the three couples got their first child in the same year. So all the three childs are having the same age. Now, when the parents want to admit them in a school, okay, so one family want their child to study in an English medium school. One family want their child to study in a English medium school. Another family wants to make their child to study in a Telugu medium school. Are you clear? So we have English medium, Telugu medium, or in other states in Tamil Nadu you have Tamil medium. Different mediums will be there. So one family wants their children to study in English medium. One want their children to study in a Telugu medium school. and another family want their child to study in a Hindi medium school. Are you clear? So like this, you have different mediums now. Same way, there are three students who just completed their college and came out, wants to settle in .NET, wants to settle their career in .NET, and one person started learning C#, another person started learning F#, another person started learning VB.NET. No problem, all are learning .NET only. But one is learning C#, one is learning F#, one is learning VB.NET. Are you clear? Just like Telugu medium, English medium, Hindi medium schools. Now we have C#, VB.NET and F#. All the three students have started learning the three things now. Okay. Now, all these three completed their course now and went for an interview. In the interview, there is a task. What is the task? In the interviewer given a task for them. What the task is? Write a program to print from 1 to 100 using for loop. This is what they ask. In interview, you have a machine written test. In the written test, this is a question. Write a program to print from 1 to 100 using for loop. Okay. Now see guys, these three particular kids, one studied in Telugu medium, one studied in Hindi medium, one studied in English medium. All these three came to graduation now. In the graduation also, we're in the same medium. Suppose guys, these three are studying BSc. These three are studying BSc or BCom or BA, something like this. So the Telugu medium student will do in Telugu, English medium student will do in English, and Hindi medium student will do in Hindi. But don't forget one thing, what you know? The syllabus for all the three is same. The syllabus for all the three is same. Syllabus will not change. The university syllabus will be same for all the three. Okay, not only that, when they conduct the examination, the examination paper also will be same for all the three. If you see the examination papers in AP and Telangana, in AP and Telangana, we have Telugu and English medium. So the university for graduates, not engineering and medicines guys, for graduations, BA, BCom, BSc, if you see, the question paper will be printed in Telugu and English also. The question paper will be printed in Telugu and English also. Suppose you are an English medium student, in the answer paper mention your English medium and write the answers in English. If you are Telugu medium, mention Telugu and write the answers in Telugu. That's all. Understood? Huh? But syllabus is same. Examination paper is also same. Same questions are asked for both of them. Now also see, writing a program from 1 to 100 using for loop means for all the three questions is same only. But what is the difference? One person will write this answer in English. C#. Another person is going to write this in F#. Another person is going to write it in VB. C#, VB, F#. Okay? And end of the day, what is the difference, guys? The difference is in the syntax. That's all. The difference is in the syntax. See, one student is writing the answers in Telugu, another student writing the answers in Hindi, or another student writing the answers in English. All are writing same answers only. Now also, one was writing in C#, one was writing in VB, one was writing in F#. No difference except the syntax of writing the code. Is it clear, all of you? I'll show you one example to all of you. Just listen. First, I started with language independency. I read this. As discussed above, .NET is a collection of programming languages. .NET is a collection of programming languages. And developers always has a choice to choose a language from that list for building their application. Are you clear? Okay. Okay, as discussed earlier, .NET is a collection of programming languages, and developers always has the chance to choose a language from that list for building their application. Okay. Now you see, there's a task. What is the task? Write code for printing from 1 to 100 using a for loop. And what did they say? Three students are there. One is learning C#, one is learning VB, one is learning F sharp. One is learning F sharp. Okay. Now you see the first student. The first student was writing the code using which language? C sharp. And this is how the C sharp developer will write the code to print the values by using a for loop. You guys know how to write a for loop in C language? Check it out, same style C. There is no difference in the for loop in C language and here C. For int I is equals to 1, I less than equal to 100, I plus plus. Same in C language also. Now also same. Now another person is going to write the code in which language? VB. You're writing the code in which language? VB. VB is the language in which you're writing the code. If you write code in VB language, the syntax is a little bit different. That is the syntax of writing the code. See, this is a for loop. See, here you declare int I. Same way here, I is integer. You set the starting point 1, ending point 100, right? Execute from 1 to 100. And here you said I plus plus. Step 1. I plus plus 1 is increment. Step 1 is also increment. So this is how you write code in VB. The third developer is writing code in which language? F sharp. You're writing the code in F sharp, guys. Okay? And all of you observe how the code is going to be present in F sharp. That is F sharp code. Somewhat similar to VB only, see? It's like combination of both the two things. For I is equals to 1 to 100 to something. But that's a different style. So all the 3 students have completed their work now. All the 3 students have completed their work now. But one student written answers in C sharp, and the student in VB, and other student in F sharp. What is source code? The code whatever a developer writes, is called as source code. I repeat all of you. The code what a developer writes is what we call as source code. So we are writing that code now. We call that as a source code. So the 3 people completed doing their work here, written the code now. Now tell me, all the 3 students have written the answers. One taken the exam in Telugu medium, one in Hindi medium, one in English medium. Now tell me, do you require the papers to be corrected by the teacher or not? The concerned professor should correct the papers now. Now, if the answers are written in Telugu, to whom should I give the papers for correction? The professor who understands Telugu. Correct or not? If I give it to the professor who doesn't understand Telugu, what will happen? He'll put a big 0 or 100 because he don't know the language. So when I write in Telugu, it should be given to the professor who understands Telugu. If I write in English, it should be given to the professor who understands English. If it is written in Hindi, should be given to the professor who understands Hindi. All of you are following me now? Okay? Now look. Now see. Same way here also. When you write code in C sharp, see, when you write a program what executes? Every program requires compilation. Every program requires compilation. And the point of time it will check the syntax checkings and all the things. So to compile, just like correction of the paper, here compilation of the program. Just like correction of a paper, here what we call compilation of the program. And guys, remember, to compile this code, when the code is written in C sharp, you need to take the help of C sharp compiler to compile the program. When the code is written in VB, you need to take the help of VB compiler to compile the program. When you write in F sharp, you're required to take the help of F sharp compiler to compile the program. Did you catch my point, all of you? Means it is not the same compiler which compiles all the code. It is not the same compiler that compiles all the code. Every language has a separate compiler for compilation. Okay. So here the code is compiled by C sharp compiler. Any doubts? Understood? Huh? So now 30 plus languages means 30 plus compilers are also there. 30 plus languages means 30 plus compilers are also there. 30 languages, 30 compilers. Now, all the code is compiled. After compiling the code, see, all the three professors have corrected the papers now. Now, tell me one thing, guys. If all the students are writing the same exam, same answers, all are awarded with the same marks only now? Because written in English, will they give you 5 marks more? No. Answers are same and marks are also same. Exactly here. After compilation, guys, all these three languages, sorry, all these three compilers will be generating you, all these three compilers will be generating you an output code. And we call that output code as CIL code. What we call that? CIL code. It is called CIL code. That is the compiled code. That is the compiled code. That's what. All are awarded the same marks now. Why did I say that? You know, all the three are generating the same output code. See, what is the output code? CIL code. Common Intermediate Language Code. Common Intermediate Language Code. Do you know what is the specialty of this? The specialty of this is, now if you open the three IL code files, if you open the three IL code files and put them side by side, you will find the same code in all the three. But sir, I've written code in C#. You write code in C#. You write code in VB, or you write code in F#. Doesn't matter. After compilation, all are same. Understood my point or not? So, I hope all of you are clear. See, we have so many people in the classroom here. We have so many people, some 80, 90 people are present right now, online and offline now. Online, offline, 80, 90 people are present. And when we have these many number of people in the classroom, we people came from different states, having different mother tongues. And there are some people from different countries also. From different countries also people join. All of us have our own mother tongue. My mother tongue is Telugu. Now tell me, if I speak in Telugu, how many people will be able to understand this? 50% of the people may not be understanding because they come from different states now. Yes or not? So we have our own regional languages. Even though we have our own regional languages, end of the day, all of us are communicating by using a common language called English. English. From other countries, other states, everyone comfortable with English and we understand English now. So this is also same only. What you know? Your C#, VB, F# are our regional languages. All these are like our regional languages. And coming to CIL code is like English. CIL code is like English. And that is the English is the common language what we are all talking right now. So did you understand the meaning of it? IL code, actually called IL code, Intermediate Language Code. And what is C? C stands for common. All are generating the same. So that's why we call Common Intermediate Language Code. I hope you guys got my point clearly. What is that? Common Intermediate Language Code. They are going to generate you the Common Intermediate Language Code. So that is what the full form of CIL is. If you open the three CIL files and put them side by side, you'll be finding the same code in all the three. I am just explaining only about 3 languages here, but you can take 30 languages, 30 compilers, but final outcome is 1. What is that? CIL. The final outcome is going to be CIL. And watch the picture, all of you. C# code taken by C# compiler. F# code taken by F# compiler. Visual Basic code taken by Visual Basic compiler. Finally generating Common Intermediate Language, CIL. Okay. So here also 3 only. But as of today, we have 5 languages in usage here. You need to add 2 more there. What are the other 2? Python. Taken by Python compiler, generates CIL code. ML, taken by ML compiler, generates C# code. The starting days, 30 languages, 30 compilers, but final outcome is 1 CIL code. Are you guys clear about the various languages in .NET, all of you? Yes or not? Did you understand about the various languages in .NET? So there are many languages. You write it. That's what you are. Every language, take it like our mother tongue. Every language, take it like our mother tongue. Everyone has our mother tongue. But end of the day, all of us are talking in one common language, that is English. So CIL code is like English. Your C sharp, F sharp, all are like our regional languages. Clear? Huh? Okay. So what is compiler? Sunil, do you know C language? Sunil, do you know C language? You know C language, you must know what is compile. Compiling means checking the syntaxes and converting the code according to machine understandable format. Compilation is a process is checking the syntaxes and converting that according to your machine understandable code. That's called compilation. That's what you learned in your C. 11:15. What is it? Another SQL class. You don't have any other SQL class at 11:15 here. Who said there is a class at 11:15? Oracle is going on. No, my class timings are fixed. My class timings are fixed. 10:15 to 11:30. Cannot change. Because I have class until 10, and this 15 minutes I need to take my breakfast and again start. So I don't have time. I can't just take, because from morning 7:15 I have back-to-back classes. So I'm very fully loaded. I cannot change the times. Fine. Am I clear, guys? So about the different languages and how they work. Okay. I did not still explain you clearly what is meant by language independency. Two features I said you: language independency and platform independency. I said you about different languages and compilation process. I'll wind up here. Next class I'll tell you about language independency and platform independency. What is language independency and what is platform independency? I'll tell you in the next session. Okay, let's stop here. Next class will be on Monday only. Tomorrow is holiday. Tomorrow Sunday na holiday. Next class will be on Monday, same time. Okay, same meeting ID also. If any meeting ID change, we'll inform you. Meeting ID is same only. Is that clear? If any changes, we'll let you know. Okay, guys, let's stop here. We'll meet on Monday. When will your next batch start? Okay, batch started yesterday and you're asking when will next batch start? We don't have that much of long-term planning here. We will announce it 1 week before, that's all. We cannot tell you now when will next batch start. Okay, it takes time. So 1 week before we'll give the announcement. SQL class demo link, go to Naresh Shetty website. Shubham. Yeah, the class will stay same time, 11:15 to 10:15 to 11:30. Arey, I said you, I did not give you any link. I said you to click on the register now button and join. Click on the register now button and join. That's what I said. What, yeah, look into the site. You will get the information of the new batches. Look into the site. You will get to know the information of the new batches. In the site, the complete information of the new batches is available. Even we will announce in the classroom also. We will even announce in the classroom also. ఎందుకురా క్లాస్ ఉంది కదా, ఉందిరా క్లాసు. Yeah, same time. Monday, same time. Yeah, this is C sharp only, Ratna Kumari. This is C sharp only.